Motogarista Podcast Studio presents.
Hello and welcome. This is Doing Business with Birkin. This is Sondre, the owner of this place called Mama Nature. Hi, Sondre.
Thank you.
Thank you for being in my podcast.
Oh, thank you for being invited. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
All right. So, where are we exactly?
Right now, we're at a place called Mama Nature. Mama Nature is a brand by Miriam. She's had it for many years. So she's doing writing cooking books, doing recipes and training and stuff on organic vegan food. There was a local woman that she started up this other place, this place with, and then she was looking for new partners, basically. So me and one of my best friends, we went in here and then bought the shares from the local partner. And so now it's me, him, and Miriam that is the owner here of Mama Nature.
Oh, so you kind of share responsibility for this place and...
Yeah, so Miriam is the chef here and controls sort of most of the daily business, the menu and everything. And then me and my friend, we just help with other things. Like I'm a software developer, same as him. So I do stuff like applications for doing payments. And right now we're looking for a new assistant, new chef as well. So we've been trying to get some new employees. We made a new website for our restaurant here. And we got a lot of good applicants that have applied. So hopefully we will land a couple or 3 more employees very soon. And then we can reopen Mama Nature again.
How did you come up with this idea of becoming a co-owner of a vegan cafe in Montenegro?
And it's much more chance than coming up with the idea. I've been coming here, like this opened up in May last year, so it hasn't been open even a year. And I came here a few times, loved the place, loved the atmosphere here, and the food and everything. And then I just got the word that Miriam was looking for a replacement for her partner. And I figured I don't want this place to shut down. So I was triggered. So that's the way I was triggered. I just wanted us to have this place here for not to be shut down. Because as maybe you already know and other people know, Montenegro, the cuisine here is... not really aligned to some of the needs for at least myself personally and other people. And I just like it that it's a bit different. It's fresh. It's not like this tourist food that you get everywhere. But this place is more curated to specific people that maybe want more ecological and plant-based food, you know.
Do you expect Montenegrins to come over sooner or later? Or is this place mostly for tourists?
I've been talking to Miriam about the kind of people has been coming here, and it's been all kinds of people. There's a lot of people come from Podgorica and Budva to come down here. There's also people, we produce our own produce here, coconut milk, among other things. And we have people who want to get that shipped to Podgorica. And during summer season, there's all kinds of tourists from different types of countries. There's also locals that come here. Local people who are more conscious in terms of what they're eating. It's also like you don't need to be into plant-based food to come here. Like it's a very nice atmosphere. It's very clean here, a very calm atmosphere. So I think... it's a place for everybody, and I think more and more locals will eventually come here. And I noticed as we were advertising 2 new positions, there's a lot of comments as, "Oh, I didn't know this place existed."
Yeah,
yes.
I was surprised the first time I saw it on the map as well. I think Tatiana, our friend, actually told me about this place, and I didn't believe my ears at first. Like, what? A vegan place in Montenegro, in Bar? Here? Because I have heard of places in Podgorica, definitely. Paradise Food, for example.
Yeah, I love Paradise Food.
Yes, and there's some nice places in Budva as well. But in Bar, out of all places...
I'll say the same here. Like, I come from Norway. I moved from Norway to Montenegro last year. And while I've been a vegan now for 12 years, and In the beginning, it was pretty hard finding good restaurants. I had some food, but I think for the last even maybe 5-6 years now, it's very good. Like you have even burger joints, where it's like all vegan.
West Port the choice. It's true.
I think it will happen here as well eventually. It just maybe take a little bit more time. But that's why I think it's important that we stepped up and sort of helped support this place to make sure it doesn't get shut down. So that's also my plea to anyone who's watching this video and learning about Mama Nature is that if you want this place to stay open, to be here, you have to come here, be a customer, try it out. They need to utilize it.
I wonder if you expect any government support for a place like this. I know we're both libertarians, but the viewers might not know that.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're all about, being eco-friendly and trying to recycle and trying to stay healthy, etc. And this could be the ideal place for them to start with.
Maybe. I don't know about what kind of exists of possibilities here in Montenegro in that regard. I know that at least we try to source as much local as possible here. It is all organic. All the produce we have on the shelves here, everything that we use for groceries and everything is all organic. And we try to get as much local as possible. There's certain things we need to import ourselves and to have here. But I think it will get better and better in the future, just as everywhere else in the world.
So how long have you been here?
I've been coming to Montenegro for more than a year. And then I decided last year that I'll move permanently. So I moved here in August last year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a big decision.
Yes, I love it here. It's like I meet a lot of like locals or immigrants here and say like Montenegro is just like Norway. It's just compressed, miniaturized. So
And a bit warm, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit warmer. And warmer climate and a little bit cheaper. It's not that much cheaper, but a little bit. And then if you go to Kotor Bay, it's just like being on the west coast of Norway. And then you can go up the mountains, you have skiing, you have nature and everything.
Have you noticed any changes in the country in a way, like over this year you've been coming here?
Yeah. It's like I've been traveling around, got a motorcycle here, local one, and there's so much development everywhere. Yeah, and there's so much cultural stuff going on in Bar and Montenegro.
Yep, lots of concerts.
Yeah.
Just hoping that the country is also going to kind of tag along with all the trends, world trends, being more aware of the world you live in and more aware of the food that you eat, basically. So I'm just hoping that this place is going to thrive.
Yeah. One of the things that I noticed the first time I came here is there's a lot of trash everywhere. People have just been throwing their trash in the rivers and along the road and everything. But there's a lot of things happening. Volunteers who are helping to clean up everywhere. People being more conscious about it, that's one thing that's important. And there's also having these opportunities because in the summertime, they opened up at the sports center. It was possible to deliver bottles, like plastic bottles and glass bottles. But this was just for a couple of weeks or a month, I think. And then it disappeared again. But then you have this group of people every Sunday that pick up trash downtown here and get it shipped out of the country where it can be recycled.
Oh, really? Because I only know of Recyklajice, like every last Saturday, just outside the old counter building, it's Aroma now. And this is where they collect bottles and recycled stuff.
Might be the same thing we're talking about.
That's probably the same thing, yeah.
But anyway, there's like multiple things happening. So that's very good, I think.
There's been a lot of activity in terms of recycling, being done in Montenegro and this country becoming more green and eco-friendly. So how does Mama Nature help this movement?
One of them, we don't have food waste here.
Wow, zero waste food.
There's no waste, food waste here. And one of the things we have, we make this coconut milk and it's in glass bottles.
Okay.
And we want people to sort of come and return them. And we have a sign here that says it, but I was thinking about maybe introducing pant. I'm not sure if that's the right English word, but it's what they say in Norway. So it's like for a bottle, you add an extra cost of maybe 20 cents, and then you get 20 cents back when you deliver the bottle back again.
Yep.
So I've been thinking about maybe we will introduce that here as a system of
That could work.
To recycle to get the bottles back. Yeah,
that could work. And I think the people from Recyklajica, from the recycling community here, which is quite big actually, would love to know about this place that has the same mission basically as they do to minimize waste. Though that would work.
Yeah.
So you could cooperate.
Yeah, there's a lot of synergies, I think, between people who are active, who want to do something and make some improvements here, both here in Bar and Montenegro. And it's just about finding each other and seeing how we can
work together. Absolutely, sure. So would you say this is your mission? The mission of this place?
Of this place?
Yeah.
The mission of this place is to make people more conscious about their impact on the world, I would say. The impact we have with our food, how we behave and how we interact with both animals and the nature. It's not just to have a place where people can come and eat. It's also about learning and understanding and being more enlightened to understand this, why we are doing what we're doing, basically.
Absolutely. And I like the name of this place, Mama Nature. It gives me the idea of what I would find inside. It's quite catchy, and it's not even because usually places like these, they are either a bit too religious or to my liking or too ethnic, but this one is it has found neutral territory between them all.
Yep.
What are some of the myths that you've heard about vegan food?
You've been on YouTube as well and watched all these videos. There's doctors there that explains it very well and everything. And the biggest one is obviously this protein thing, which is just stupid. And all plants are full in terms of amino acids and everything. There's a lot of things. If anyone watching this video and want to learn a little bit more about veganism and ethical treatment of animals, I just suggest watching this, the best speech you'll ever watch, with Gary Yukovsky. It's like a 13-year-old video, I think, on YouTube. And I watched it, and then was just 2 weeks later, then I became vegan.
Right, so we'll provide the link down below. One of the myths that I've also been exposed to, so to speak, was that, vegan food is not for everyone. It's tasteless, it's bland. And people are very, very cautious of actually trying it because they think they might get food poisoning or something like this. And this is so strange because vegan food is actually for everyone. Anyone can come in here and will actually enjoy their food. Well, not everyone will actually enjoy the food in the local joints and eateries.
It's the taste of the food is usually spices, So it's most people don't eat raw meat. Some people do, but that's also one of the things I was missing here in Montenegro, is sort of a really good Indian food restaurants. You have a bunch of immigrants that came to Norway from India and Pakistan in the 70s and 80s. And some of them, there was families open up really good restaurants. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I miss here. And that's also why we're thinking here on Mama Nature. I think about maybe having theme days. So you can have Mexican food, Indian food. That would be super nice to do that and to be able to have different cuisines on different days of the week.
Who do you think your client is going to be when you open? And is it going to be the same person that used to come here before you closed?
I think we will do a lot more marketing now. I think a lot of new customers have learned about this place through this advertising for employment. I think there will be more Russians coming here. No, definitely. There are a lot of Russians here in Montenegro. And I also think that we will try to get as big reach as possible. We will get old people, not old, but people that been there before, will come back again, hopefully. And then we will try to find a lot of new people as well to come here.
With this new team, do you expect to expand, or why do we need more people?
Oh, that's an interesting question, because now the main issue was with Borovac, actually, because we had someone that was working here, but they also had another place,
Right.
And if they were going to continue here, they would have to change the Borawac over to Mama Nature. And instead of doing that, they quit and went back to their former job instead.
Oh.
So right now it's just Miriam alone. That's the main reason. And we need more than just one extra person as well. And we're considering hiring maybe 3 more people, because then we could potentially have open longer in the evenings. We're open from the morning until I'm not sure what time. 6 or 7 right now, but it would be nice to have open even later.
Definitely, because I once came over here, it was around 2 or 3 p.m. and Miriam was closing at the time, and I'm a night owl. I will not go to any place like at 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning. But in the evening, I'm very much alive, and I would like to have fun. I would like to, invite my friends, like, just to have some nice dinner, etc. And it would be nice to actually have this place open at this time.
Yep, and I will see if it becomes popular, then have enough customers here, then we will open later. Then we also check with the ability outside here. There's a big parking, but it's full a lot of times. So I checked if we can actually dedicate a few parking areas for us, and that's possible. So we could have reserved parking for Mama Nature. And it's also the option of actually setting up some terrace out there and more tables and extend it out here. So
nice.
That would be really nice. So there's a lot
of people would like, and that would work as advertising for you.
Yeah, because right now we have some outdoor seating here in the summertime, but I didn't know that until today actually, that we have the option of expanding here. It's very good. It's not that biggest kitchen though, but we do what we can with what we have here.
I think it's well equipped, and it looks really nice. Are there any other events going on in this place? Because I think I see some yoga mats.
Yeah, we have a guy that have yoga meetups here. I think it's once a week. They rent this place in the evening. And there's also been last year, they have the calendar here, where they had multiple different events in the evenings during the summer season. So I think we will try to do something similar this summer as well. So if there's anyone that have some kind of interest that is sort of aligned with Mama Nature, they can just send us an email, and we can set up maybe some classes here in the evening for people.
So is there a network of people, like, let's say, like-minded people, who get the vibe of Mama Nature already, and who would like to do stuff, not necessarily here, but like, is there a network of, vegetarians or vegans or people who would like to change this country for the better?
Definitely, I think so. Miriam have a big network of people. A lot of the initial customers that came here, they knew her from Instagram and her online presence and YouTube. And she invited me to raw organic Facebook group for Montenegro. I'll invite you to this group.
Okay, thank you. I mean, they might not all be currently in Montenegro. They might be interested in coming over and just trying out something different, I guess. But let's talk about the worst case scenario. What if this place doesn't work out as you imagined it would? What happens then?
I have some other ideas for like vegan fast food joints potentially. There's a burger shop up the street here. I really like their branding and the area. And it's like, but I just wish they had like vegan burger alternatives up there. That would be super nice. It's not something that I envision myself doing too much of. Like mostly here as just to support Miriam and help her out. And if we can't make Mama Nature function as with this place here, I don't know. I have so many other projects to do. Involved with other things that, it will be sad to give it up, but I hope it will be fine.
Well, it really is up to you guys. So if you would like this place and places like these to thrive, feel free to come over, and we need to appreciate that, and we need to sort of support such businesses, local businesses. And I wouldn't say that the prices here are much different from any other place.
We had a few people who talked about the prices here, and yes, it's a bit more expensive than what you can get elsewhere. But the thing is, everything is organic.
Yes,
and
so you know what you pay for.
That does bring a little premium on the products, but we also try to source as much local as possible. And that's the thing with Montenegro, like soy milk, which is imported.
Yeah.
It's the same price as in Norway for soy milk here, maybe even more here. But local produced groceries and stuff are still fairly cheap, like compared to international market. So I think that's also a way of ensuring that the price is not too high. Before we dig into this,
I like that.
Let's dig into this first. And then,
why don't we just wrap it up and enjoy our desserts?
Yeah.
This has been Doing Business with Sondre, our guest today. Thank you, Sondre, for inviting us to this place. It's fascinating. It's fantastic. Actually, it's much better than when I came over here last time. Much better than I remember it. So it's one of a kind. It's unique, and I think we're all tired of this mass-produced food and cafes, they look exactly the same. They serve exactly the same food with so much fat and salt and sugar, and that's not what you really want to eat. And you just try every once in a while. It's the beginning of the new year, so why not just try it out and see for yourself if there's anything that you might like more. And this might end up being your favorite place after all. All right, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Nice to see you again.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, hit the bell button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Ciao.
The studio thanks Mike Wojnowski, Sergan, and Pavel Shalagin.